Kinji Hakari, the Gambler of Fate, the second third year of Jujutsu High that was suspended for clashing with the conservative authority of the school. As the first of our top three, Hakari represents an intense aura of power, being singled out specifically by Gojo, with Okkotsu Yuta as having the potential to rival the Honored One someday. As a freelance sorcerer, Hakari is the head of Gachinko Fight Club, a venue for hand-to-hand combat between cursed users and sorcerers alike for money. With no regards for the standards of Jujutsu society, Hakari fully embraces his self-serving nature, feeding into what he calls the fever, a word he uses to replace passion. Hakari does whatever excites him, having no shame whatsoever in taking advantage of the chaos after the Shibuya incident to further push his fight club into the mainstream. The gambler isn't foolish. His intellect far exceeds most on this list, perhaps even higher than his other two peers. A master of manipulation, Hakari is well aware that deep desires, or fever, runs in everyone, and gambling is a way to trap people in addiction on such fever. His driving force of his addition to the Culling Games team being his want to manipulate the masses' fever and get them hooked on the entertainment of his club, watching other sorcerers put their passions against one another to the death. With such a self-indulgent sorcerer, it's no surprise the man's cursed energy far exceeds even most veteran sorcerers. Able to manipulate his energy so well, it's even taken a unique shape and feel. Gojo noting that Hakari has a rough exterior to his attacks, making even soft lobs of his wrists destructively painful to endure. Making full use of this trait, Hakari has honed his physical abilities to the maximum, fast enough to even take someone that was able to see 2 seconds into the future off guard. His secondary damage effect makes each landing strike a critical blow, making him capable of incapacitating someone like Itadori without leaving any reaction time between his attacks. Even without the use of his curse technique, Hakari presents a massive threat to everyone below him in ranking, and even those above, just through sheer combat ability alone. But even this isn't enough to put him on a pedestal with someone like Satoru Gojo. What truly elevates Hakari to the realm of the strongest is the Gambler's Curse ability and domain expansion, Idle Death Gamble, materializing Hakari's true love for the thrill. His domain surrounds the ideas of probability and gambling by taking the form of a pachinko machine, basically the Japanese version of a slot machine that allows citizens a loophole around anti-gambling laws. Specifically, a pachinko machine based on a romance manga series, Pure Love Train.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
As the domain resembles a train station, a number of different scenarios can play out before Hakari and his opponent, simulating playing a role of a pachinko machine and watching the cinematic play out while you wait for a win or loss result. As the cinematic plays, Hakari is completely vulnerable, and his opponent and him have free reign to continue fighting while the scenario plays out. Based on the result of the scenario, Hakari can either miss a jackpot, in which case the fight continues and he tries again, or Hakari lands the jackpot, in which case he's blessed with a surge of infinite cursed energy for exactly 4 minutes and 11 seconds. The length of the theme song for Pure Love Train, which plays in the background while he's receiving the power-up. This infinite cursed energy allows Hakari to amplify every aspect of his fighting ability. His speed is multiplied, his attack power drastically increased, and his body regenerates using reverse curse technique on instinct. Healing so quick and efficient, mind you, it is able to protect Hakari from death by brain electrocution, as well as eliminate toxins from his blood, with complete devastation almost guaranteed before the ending chorus of the song. One would think that was the least of their worries when battling the third strongest Jujutsu High student, but that would be too boring, and Hakari hates boring. Upon deactivation of the infinite cursed energy buff, Hakari is replenished completely of cursed energy, and able to immediately follow this up with another domain expansion, immediately launching the fight back into his probability game and boosting his odds of landing a jackpot. Add on the fact that every fourth cast of his domain is an instant jackpot, it's easier to explain how you lose to Hakari Kinji than it is to explain how you can even try to win against him.